prime time. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him. But you'd welcome an encore for everything else he was doing in that ballgame. You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to Genty. And they're all the way across midfield before he was brought down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
That throw behind his intended target. They're dealing with injury right now, Brock, as we can all see here, but you wouldn't know it for a second based on how they've played. They are one of the best teams in football.
Well, we've kept waiting, and their opponents have kept waiting for the other shoe to drop at some point.
He's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. Really, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
As you take the field,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Well, nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
5 yards. It's second down.
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's second and long. Dak now from the gun. Got a man. It's Flanoy. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A gain of 17
A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 50-yard line.
Throwing again, Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Dallas.
Give to Williams from the gun. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just had a very successful one.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes pushes them back. Third down coming up.
So sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that'll bring up fourth down.
For the Cowboys field goal.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is Gentile on second. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he'll get it up to the 27.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Toss for Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13.
At the 28-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So now it's going to be third and long. Third and long for him here. It's on target to Williams. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Shoots away from one. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Williams watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on third down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
He gets it again. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on fourth and goal.
No gain on the play.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Leaving the offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys go up 10-zip here in the first.
Raiders nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Raiders are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
It's a screen play to Genty. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action now. It's Fields. Complete right side to Washington. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Play action, Fields. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Fields to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He gets loose down the right side. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back for their first points of this game. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
Raiders 7. Daniel Carlson.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. 1st and 10, Prescott. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
It's a gain of 20.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10.
Prescott on 1st and 10. He's got it downfield near the edge. There he goes, right sideline. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys making a 9-point advantage. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Raiders 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. The Raiders are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Give up the guts. It's Genty. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 16
We've set it down
yards.
from 37.
And the Raider first down.
Here we go.
First down throw for Fields. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Raiders first down.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Intended for Parker
Here's
Washington.
2nd and 10 from the 21.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10
we go.
at the 21-yard line.
319, get to that.
Shotgun snap to Fields. The right side finds Beck. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. Made him close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Don't jump. Ready?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go. Right.
Fields throwing here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here we go. Blue 58, right? Go.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively,
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders face a 4-point deficit. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Point after from Collison is up and good. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
17. Raiders 14. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Prescott takes off with it, and he gives himself up after a short gain. Manages a gain of 3 there, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning.
And the
More on
Cowboys
Monday
first
Night
down.
Primetime in just a moment. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now for Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Gain of 11.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That's caught by Williams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and goal.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the gun is Prescott. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches.
7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
24. Raiders 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not liking what it looks like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Raiders going to get the football one final time in the first half. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. And push them back for 2nd down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Caught by his back. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
They get 6 and a first down as well.
And the Raider first down.
Fields to throw it. Pulled in. Again, it's Bowers. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up after hitting Painter in the 3rd. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders tie this game up. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Second half starts with a run by Williams. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cowboys putting it away here on fourth, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards.
Here we go.
Fields on first down. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Giving this to Jeanty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Checking in on the slant by Bash. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Jeanty from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. So what these D tackles work on in the league, you got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
Flush down out to his left. Now here he goes. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this third down. Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention.
Here we go. 58, tonight.
Looking to throw Fields. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down.
Demarbian overshown on the coverage.
Madden. Here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. They go with Williams on the counter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
First down, here's Dak. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
4 brings up third and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Running right, it's Williams. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 10.
Here's a give on the jet sweep. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
The tackle made by Jordan Brooks. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Prescott now off the play fake. Has it down close. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a third-quarter lead.
Down, Cowboys.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Here we go. Green 19, get that. Sit out.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
It's second and 8.
Here's the backup. First throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So they're left facing third and long.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
They'll air it out on third. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. He's back to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. New set of downs from 37.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Draw play. This is Williams. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Play action, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's third down.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Third and long, Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Pick up a 3. Brings up second and 7.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
It's third and 9.
Throw here, third down. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down. Instead, it's incomplete. So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there. Okay, second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. And go play action with Flacco. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
2 yards. That's good for a Las
Flacco's going to throw here on first.
First down.
That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Montgomery now up the middle. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Logan Wilson on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. That's another quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run again with Montgomery. Escapes a defender. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's a pickup of 9. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds. Brock at the 3-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. David Montgomery with the touchdown.
On for the point after.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Williams. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Prescott to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. Second down now. They need 7. From the gun is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Yeah, pretty good.
Back to throw it. And down he goes. Raiders got him. the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit.
And it's 4th down.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. First call here coming from the shotgun. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1?
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 34.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Raiders
The
take
Vegas
over
offense
first
getting
and
set
10
for another drive
at their
now.
own
Still time to go,
27-yard
Brock,
line.
but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here.
60 Eagle. Go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Throw right side, finds Besh. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Have to pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up.
And on Las Vegas, 1st down.
From the gun, Flacco. Going left side, Bowers has it. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. Complete right side to Washington. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Las Vegas.
Sticking to the air here.
Touchdown.
Grabbed by Besh, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15.
It's a gain of
They get 37 on the play. That's a Vegas 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's Lamb running the slant. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the
Straight ahead with Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
brings up 2nd and 7.
They're going to pass it here. Caught by the open man. Down to the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
48. Raiders 34.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Raiders take over.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
He'll get this to Tucker. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
4 yards on the pickup.
And they're going to throw out of the gun.
At the 31-yard line.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of